Now, to start the application of rDNA technology and genetic engineering, the production of interferons, we have to know the two terms. First one is a transcription and another is a translation. So, our DNA having double helical structure, and via this we are producing the protein in our body. So the two steps are involved in the production of protein, which is a necessary element for our body. First one is the transcription and second stage is translation. So in transcription, the DNA, the traditional DNA, gives the mRNA. mRNA is a messenger RNA. So here in the transcription process, synthesis of messenger RNA from the DNA. So this process is done in very first stage of production of protein or synthesis of protein in body. Now other step is translation. After transcription there is a translation process, converting genetic information into protein. It means messenger RNA is code for protein synthesized at ribosomes. So our cell is having some structure, a specific structure. Cell having the cell wall, nucleus, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulums. Via this, all the organs of the cell, we are producing the protein, and these two steps are involved in the production of protein. So first one is transcription. Transcription, it means DNA synthesize the mRNA, it means messenger RNA, and in translation process this messenger RNA code the protein, and the protein synthesized at ribosomal site. Now our topic is started, the application of rDNA in the production of interferons. So interferons are low molecular weight protein produced by the virus infected cells, which is non-infected cells can induce the formation of a second protein. So in short, interferons are the lower molecular weight protein and it is produced by the virus infected cell. Now this protein has ability to prevent the transcription of any viral mRNA produced in that cell. So here we are preventing the translation step of any viral mRNA. Any virus can damage the DNA or RNA of particular cell. Now that damaged mRNA or missequence mRNA, messenger RNA having the missequence, and it ultimately leads the false protein formation, and the disease state is generated here. So this interferon prevent the transcription step of that particular viral mRNA, and ultimately it prevent the production of that false cell. Now interferon having the antiviral activity, anti-proliferative activity, and many more effect on the immune system. Now according to the source and according to the physicochemical property, it is divided into the three classes: IFN alpha, which known as a leukocyte; IFN beta, known as a fibroblast; and IFN gamma, immune. It is gamma, not R. Now general introduction of interferon. So INF alpha, it means interferon alpha, used in the treatment of some melanomas and renal cell cancer. Interferon beta is used in the solid tumor. Interferon gamma is improve the immune system with enhanced anti-tumor activity. Now this all interferon having the nucleotide pair and amino acid. So IFN alpha with 85 interferon alpha having 865 nucleotide and 166 amino acid sequence. Interferon beta having 836 nucleotide expressed in the Escherichia coli bacteria, and the genomic DNA sequence of both alpha and beta having the introns part. Now interferon gamma having 146 amino acid sequences. Now this is, interferon are synthesized by the chemical reaction. Variety of interferon molecule are present, like interferon alpha, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha A, alpha B, alpha C, and interferon beta and gamma can be produced. Now synthetic produced interferon having advantage over the natural because it is having the high level of expression in the microbes. Now